All right, Walt Disney World is adding 2 new things for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party this year, and that comes on the heels of lots of people saying, hey, even though this thing sells out, what the heck are you doing, Disney? It's the same every single time. From thatparkplace.com, Disney debuts 2 new entertainment offerings for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. It says Walt Disney World Resort will introduce new entertainment at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party 2026, adding 2 experiences to the Magic Kingdom event lineup. The separately ticketed Halloween event will return on select nights. You all know it's already here and selling out like crazy, and that'll be added to their attendance, so yippee. So what do they have new to share with you? Stitch's Dance Party is now coming to Tomorrowland. Stitch and friends are hosting a dance party in Tomorrowland. Join him as he is on the search for the best Halloween costume. Disney Parks blog describes the show as new this year. Stitch is hosting an ever-changing dance party at the Rocket Tower Plaza stage in Tomorrowland with the help of his friends Lilo and Angel, who you know is going to be in the next movie. After getting his paws on Lilo's costume trunk, every accessory he tries on will spark a theme swap and keep the party playfully unpredictable all night long. Okay, so you got basically 2 people in a costume dancing out on the stage. Got it. Captain Jack Sparrow is joining Adventureland Entertainment. Disney is adding Captain Jack Sparrow to Mickey's Not So Scary outside of the Tortuga Tavern, which is what he does every day on the reg. The live event will feature stunts and audience participation as Jack Sparrow tries to recruit and train some new pirates. With music, juggling, and more, guests will be able to learn from a true pirate legend himself in the ways of piracy. Yarr. Beyond that, it's all the same. Although I will say, never get rid of the cadaver dans. Never. It's just too punny. Keep them around forever. Okay. But everything else is exactly the same. It's been the same forever for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Yet it keeps selling out. So I can't say to Disney, you're doing a bad job here. Culture, as long as it keeps selling out, Disney has no reason, no incentive to try to plus this thing. So it's the same every single time. And if that's what people like, that's what people like. What say you?
Well, yeah. And Disney is going to take full advantage of the fact that people are willing to pay for very little. That offering a separate ticket price is an opportunity that no theme park will ever pass up. And shedding guests and bringing in a lighter crowd for the second half of the day means they can cut back on the number of cast members, maintenance, et cetera, et cetera. And perhaps if they were willing to invest time into actual attraction maintenance, this would be a good time to do it. But they rarely follow with those types of things. But look, Disney has no reason to change anything other than, the prices, which will continue to go up. And I think the barrier to entry, which is the price, I think that's the only limiting factor for Disney. They're soon going to come up against, if they haven't already, a number of people that just aren't willing to pay those prices. That's what I think. But that outside of that,
so far it hasn't happened.
Yeah, they don't have any reason to change because people are still going here in the middle of the night or late afternoon or whatever. They still are dealing with costume restrictions, which I find ridiculous. And they're dealing with the same homogenized park offerings that happen mostly year round. So it is what it is.
Erika, there aren't any changes, and yet the locals just keep going back and back and back and back, and it's sold out all the time. So I don't see any reason for Disney to change. I mean, I want them to change, but from a business standpoint, I see no reason to. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think the reason people keep going back is it's one of the few things Disney has that's been consistent with the nostalgia. The Halloween party has been pretty much the same for years, but people like that and they're willing to pay. It's not hot. So if you're going to pay essentially the same price for a day ticket, why not just pay for the Halloween party and you get the specialized seasonal fireworks, the parade. I mean, that's just kind of the mentality I think a lot of people are in. You get to do Disney in the evening. And I mean, I get it. I mean, we can't afford it anymore. It's, but I'm wondering though, once Villains Land, if it ever gets finished, I think there are going to be changes, but that's going to be way down the road.
Yeah, Villains Land is unlikely to be here before the 2030s. So that's a ways away. Ron, I'm not trying to be a sourpuss about this. I wish Disney would do some new stuff and bring some new exciting things, but this sells out every single time, and maybe messing with it would be a mistake.
Well, I mean, I see some very potential changes coming very quickly down the road with the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, because it's only $150 per person in August and goes up to $200 or more in the actual Halloween season. And in August you get to wear a costume as an adult and pay $150 to get in and experience probably rainstorms and 90-degree weather.
How many hours are you in there, Ron? How many hours is
6, 7? I think
6
you can
hours?
go in earlier and stay till midnight. But I think that what they'll do is, now that they have the Beacon Barrel there, they'll probably add a lot of drink specials at other places around the Magic Kingdom during the Halloween party. That's probably the big plus that they'll do, next year. I will say, having been to it, it is probably the best parade that they have at Disney. I mean, this parade is better than the current nighttime spectacular parade that they have. The fireworks are just outstanding. And so those are the two big things that you're paying for. As far as the candy is concerned, yes, the candy and the trick-or-treating are fun, but I mean, you can go pay $25 for a bag of candy and probably get more candy. So I wouldn't say that that's the value. The meet and greet lines can get really, really long. So for example, if you want to meet Jack and Sally, you're probably spending maybe a third to a half of your time at the Halloween party just waiting in that line to go meet them. So that it's really weird. Again, we did this one time as a family and haven't really felt much of a desire to go back and do it again. I've worked at the event a number of times, but when you work at it, you don't really see it all. You're just at one location, so it's not the same. But I don't know. Yeah, I would agree with you. I don't think Disney has an incentive to change much about it, because just looking at it right now, most of the dates in August are already sold out. And of course, as you get closer to Halloween, I don't know if Halloween is sold out yet, but it's like $200 plus per person to go. And if people are going to keep buying tickets, they're going to keep selling them for the same price.
The other thing a lot of people don't know is that this bails out Disney for their attendance, because every year you say, well, how is it the Magic Kingdom, is the number one theme park in attendance, and how is it their numbers went up? They count people going to these events like Mickey's Not So Scary as regular attendance. And so when that gets counted and when these sell out over and over again, that helps Disney out. And so this is the one thing I will say about that. If attendance ever were to go down for this or the Christmas thing, they would, I think, actually change this to do whatever it takes to get it back to red hot and selling out, because it's what gives them the number one attendance. Why can Epic never catch up to Disney unless they do something similar? Because Disney's counting attendance twice a day. They're counting the morning, they're counting this event when it happens. So if other theme parks want to catch up, they're going to have to do that sort of thing. Families and friends and locals and all the folks out there are having a lot of fun at Mickey's Not So Scary, paying a lot of money too. It's a big win for Disney. You tell us in the comments, is this enough? Adding Stitch and Jack Sparrow to the mix.
Thanks for watching That Park Plays News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.